Welcome to the Aquarius podcast. Get ready for a life-altering Taurus New Moon. This powerful solar event is bringing big changes to your life. So let's dive into what you can expect. The Taurus New Moon is occurring on April 27th at 3:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This new moon is also a supermoon, making it appear slightly larger and more energetically powerful than the average moon. Supermoons are seen as powerful times for reflection, setting intentions, and releasing old patterns. This Taurus new moon transit is occurring at 7 degrees of Taurus, affecting people born with personal planets in all the fixed signs that would be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The moon will also transform zodiac sign Libra very deeply, as they are also ruled by Venus. The theme for this new moon is around our physical resources, emotional safety, and relationship with our body. Are we investing in the right people and situations for our lives? Are we choosing to be a safe person and stable person? Or are we invested in toxicity and emotional chaos? It is time for us to focus on vibrations that reward us with steadiness, as opposed to those that steal from us. Our material possessions, our body, our self-worth, our personal finances, our valuables, our emotional security are associated with zodiac sign Taurus. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, treasures, harmony, personal values, and the pursuit of pleasure. It's no surprise that Taurus rules money in astrology, hence the stock market being represented by the bull. Money is a valuable resource, just like your grandmother's wedding dress. The figure itself loses its value when we devalue it or when we overestimate its importance. Yes, we need money to live, but it does not define us. Many of us will continue to seek our worth in material possessions until we learn to deeply love ourselves and respect ourselves. We are more valuable than any amount of money. And it's precisely because we love ourselves that we take care of our body and manage our financial resources. When we finally accept ourselves for who we are, it becomes easier to find peace and tranquility within. Self-acceptance will stop us from looking for our self-worth in the material world or in other people. We take care of the things in the material world, but we don't evaluate our divinity based on our material possessions. This new moon in Taurus is a time to engage in deep spiritual analysis about how comfortable we live in our lives. How comfortable do we feel in our lives inside of our bodies? We're being called to use the gift of discernment and self-criticism to decide, what is it that we need to feel safe? What is it that we need to feel secure in our lives? The new moon wants us to improve our relationship with ourselves so we can invite more fruitful and abundant love in our lives. True love is nourishing. It does not deplete. It heals. It supports. It builds up. It collaborates. It's accountable. It's serious. True love is not self-hating. It does not self-destruct. It does not self-sabotage. It's not enough to know what we want out of life. We must be confident. We must be clear. We must be inflexible about what's best for us. In doing so, in clarifying our vision, we align our behavior with our desired outcome. Our value and self-worth is not up for sale. By now, 2024 and the earlier part of 2025 has already tested us so many times. We're now aware that the fake stuff without a solid foundation is not sustainable. What sets zodiac sign Taurus apart is their ability to tap into the rhythm of Earth by connecting with their personal truth. A healthy Taurus trusts nature and understands that everything has a place and a time. This is why they don't rush. They understand that what is meant to be will simply be when the time is right. We can't control life, but we can facilitate our enjoyment of life. This new moon in Taurus is a time to commit to our personal goals and reflect on the positive energies of Venus. How do we invite more beauty, more stability, and tenderness into our lives? It's all about the simple pleasures of life, the sensual aspect of life. Taurus is all about good food, good vibes, and comfortable surroundings. Activities that bring us in touch with nature and with our physical body are deeply beneficial during this time. It's time to stop and smell the roses. Although we may not be where we want to be in life, we can develop some gratitude for where we are, for we're not where we used to be. Now is a good time to become more focused on what makes us feel good, what makes us feel comfortable in our skin and secure in our emotions. We want to approach this personal conversation with a more critical eye. Happiness, as it turns out, is an inside job. So the more we like our body, our mind, and our soul, the easier it becomes to embrace this Taurus New Moon cycle. The energetic and aggressive nature of the Aries New Moon cycle is over now. Now we're being invited into rest, restoration, and pampering ourselves while we strategize to ensure our continued stability and prosperity. This new moon cycle is about reevaluating our relationship with money, what we consider valuable, our possessions, and discovering what makes us happy and fulfilled. The emotions and feelings of the moon are in harmony with the ego, with the sun, with our identity, our individuality. This harmony can make us feel the energy of this Taurus new moon even more profoundly. This conjunction brings considerable amounts of individuality. We feel very comfortable going our own way, even if others do not understand. Let's watch out, though, so we don't become too close-minded or unnecessarily rigid or self-centered. After all, Libra energy is about sharing, much like Venus. Love is best when it is shared. This new moon forms a square to Mars and also to Pluto. The tension of frustration created by this opposition, at least in part, motivates our new beginning. There can be some obstacles to clear as we wrestle with our impatience, our fears, our karmic past, our karmic lessons, our hidden agendas, our ambitions, our paranoia or insecurities about the future. These two aspects evoke deep feelings which often complicate relationships with loved ones. We need to accept the way we look so we can have a more healthy relationship with ourselves and with other people. Mercury, Neptune, and Chiron being in Aries are calling us to find balance within, to balance out our need for aggression and tension, and competitiveness with collaboration and sensitivity. Remember, the moon is exalted in Taurus. A stable life requires an emotionally stable self. Change is a part of life. The more honest we are with our feelings, the more willing we will be to let go of what no longer makes us feel stable. The more we let go, the more the universe brings in more abundance, safety, and stability to our lives. This potent Taurus energy is the perfect opportunity to make important changes in our lives. This is the do-over we've been asking for. It's time to communicate, to let go of anger and other forms of emotional tension by focusing on the future and on devising a plan. You can build the life of your dreams with a plan. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. It's time to come up with a solid and realistic strategy to create a new life for ourselves. I'm not sure if anyone's ever told you this before, but you deserve love, you deserve beautiful things, and you deserve peace. Venus in Pisces is allowing us to be more receptive to love, beauty, sensitivity, imagination, and self-compassion. Pisces, being a mutable zodiac sign, will expose us during this time to the ways in which we are our own worst enemy. So we have a chance to choose a higher love if we wish to do so. Pisces, as a sign of universal love, when placed at Venus, makes us feel extremely vulnerable, sensitive, and even anxious. Due to their deep emotional and spiritual connection with all things, the Piscean love can leave us feeling overwhelmed. Pisces understands love is in everything and everyone. This deep and soulful love can sometimes create problems in intimate relationships as Pisces tries to give all their love to a single person. The Pisces love is divine and too pure to only exist in romance. We are encouraged to focus our energy on creative activities, relaxation, and actions that promote self-love as Venus is trine Mars. We want to stop doing things out of obligation, out of a desire to be socially acceptable. We are being called to trust ourselves, trust our feelings, and focus on doing what makes us feel good. Honoring our emotions during this time is paramount to be able to manifest our dream life. We might experience a heightened sense of sex appeal and a high sense of physical attractiveness during this time. We might feel more emotionally detached and independent. Taking the personal space needed to listen to our inner voice will increase our sensitivity and our self-acceptance. If we are in partnership, we will feel a renewed sense of romance, sensuality, and fantasy. This will deepen our emotional bond with our partner and devotion to our commitment. However, if we're not in partnership, it may feed our imagination about relationships. This is a good time to clarify what it is we are seeking in an ideal partner. Beauty, love, fashion, art, music, dance, and photography are just a few wonderful outlets for emotional expression during this time. It's time to embrace spirituality, mysticism, and magic. For artists, this new moon is bringing in renewed inspiration, creativity, imagination, and the perfection of our taste and aesthetics. Don't just stop at desiring a new life, create it. Make it heart-led and full of life. But the most important thing to make it is yours. What you consider valuable is unique to you. Honor it, center it, make it the focus of your life, and do not compromise on your values for the sake of public admiration or material possessions. Here is a diagram of the meaning of each house in astrology. These specific areas of life is where you will want to set goals and intentions with Venus, the goddess of love, under this Taurus new moon. The question to answer is quite simple. What do I need to do to invite more love into this area of my life? For Aries, it's in your finances and resources. For Taurus, it's in your body and your personality. For Gemini, it's in your mental health and spirituality. For Cancer, it's in your friendships and your social justice causes. For Leo, it's in your career and your public perception. For Virgo, it's in your wisdom and your travel. For Libra, it's in your fears or taboos and your personal sense of power. For Scorpio, it's in your relationships and your business connections. For Sagittarius, it's in your health and your self-care routine. For Capricorn, it's in your hobbies and activities that bring you pleasure. For Aquarius, it's in your family and your legacy. For Pisces, it's in your communication style and emotional intelligence. Look at your rising sign to figure out which rising sign you have, and you can utilize this house to set goals around how to invite more loving energies in these parts of your life. Quite magical, because this Taurus season is the first truly stable cosmic period we've collectively experienced since the fall of 2024. We've all been burdened with such heavy cosmic energy, from retrogrades to eclipse seasons to cosmic events with back-to-back karmic transits. It's been all over the place. It's been deeply painful, deeply transformative. So at this point in time, the universe is granting us an opportunity to experience calming, soothing, restorative, loving, gentle energy to bring us back to love. I hope you seize this opportunity to set some goals and intentions around how to invite more love into your heart and into your life. Wishing you a happy new moon in zodiac sign Taurus. You can book your astrology reading at intuitivehealing.com. You can also watch videos at Intuitive Healing here on YouTube for Astrology 101 content. Listen to the Aquarius podcast on Spotify, as well as here on YouTube for your horoscope. If you're interested in astrology and love connections, you can visit at Styled Under Libra. And of course, for health and wellness and holistic healing, visit at Styled Under Virgo for all of your astrology content. Thanks so much for watching.